Hello traders, welcome back again. Now this is an amazing trade right here that I took. Now this is Hype USDT. Now I want to show you guys how I did this wonderful analysis on this particular trade. Now this is Hype USDT. Now you want to be able to to trade the market properly like a pro. You know, when you open your charts, you want to be able to see what you're looking for and make a move, right? Now, this is how to do a broader analysis on any particular pair, any particular market, right? This is Hype USDT. Obviously, you can see that Hype USDT was going up initially. Looking for my tools right here. This is the move, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low. You can see this point here. That is the point where the market broke down and broke below the trend line, right? Which led towards a shift. You can call it a check or a shift in market structure. This is it. Let me use this particular tool right here. You can call it a shift, a check. You can use these points, a point for the change of character, or this is also another amazing zone right here that the market broke that indicates a shift in the trend. That is another chalk. Now, the moment you see this happens, you are now on a sell alert. Do you get my point right now? You're now on a sell alert. This is on initially was on a bull trend. You can see right here that the market was going up, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, before breaking down, taking out this low right here, this low right here from this point, right? That was exactly where the market changed character. Now, it now began the movement, a new trend to the downside. Look at it right here. Now, remember, after this particular chalk, this change of character right here, what you will now begin to see subsequently is a break of structure to the downside, lower highs and lower low to the downside, right? That's what you have here. That is what you're going to be seeing right here. Now, this is on the higher time frame. This is a daily time frame. Now, before, if you want to take a precise entry, a spot on entry, a good entry with a good risk reward, you have to go down to the lower time frame to catch an entry. Now, we have determined that this market is bearish and is going down. It will continue to go down up to this point right here. Up to this point right here in the coming weeks or days. Now that we have determined that, you go to the lower time frame. In this case, I'm going to go to the 1 hour. The 1 hour time frame to see a bearish structure, an immediate bearish structure. Now, let me use the 2 hours and see. You want to see an immediate bearish structure. I am on this trade right now, already in a huge profit. Are you getting my point? Right now, I'm on the trade. Also, if you want to get um, proper understanding and proper insight of how to trade, click the link up right here to watch more videos. Right now, the purpose of you coming to the lower time frame here, in this case, the 2 hour time frame, or 1 hour or 4 hour, is for you to what? Get an immediate sell structure to take advantage of, right? In this case, you can see from this point that the market is bearish. This is a break of structure right here. This is a break of structure, and this is a pullback, right? This is a pullback. Now, this is the point where that pullback ended. This is the point where that pullback ended. Right here is a chalk. You want to get everything right. This is a chalk. And the market start coming down, making lower highs and lower low from this point down. Right? Now that is what we want to what? Take advantage of. Just this is a general analysis you need to be doing on your own. You know, there is a trend that started happening right here. This is a trend. This is a trend. This is how to trade. This is a trend. You can see how the trend was going. It was making higher highs, higher highs and low, higher highs and higher lows. You can see up, down, up, down, up. Then you can see similar thing that we saw on the daily time frame is what we are seeing here on the what? On the 2 hour time frame. I'm just showing you guys how to do a rough analysis, like from the top to the down, right? This is how to do analysis using the knowledge of what? Market structure. You can see we already know that this market is bearish from the daily time frame. What we are targeting or what we are looking for is a sell structure, a sell setup on this lower time frame to give us a good entry and a good risk reward. That is what we are doing right here. Now you can see that at this point, this market already changed character from this point and started coming down. Got to this point and started doing something like, started creating something like a bull trend, making higher highs and higher lows, but eventually broke this low. It changed character from this point, right? So that is now a point to take note of. Let me remove this trend line. Now from this point where the market broke this particular low and changed character, you can see the point. That point has automatically become a supply zone or a supply zone, right? Now, this is what happened. You wait for your retracement. In this case, this is what happened right here. This is an inducement. Came down, consolidated, went up again, created another inducement. Now, this is an inducement. This zone here, this is not an inducement. It's an inducement. It's liquidity. Put your liquidity sign already. Now you draw this is your demand zone. This is the demand zone right here. Now, can you see a clean clean setup. You target this zone right here. This is a zone where you're going to target at this point. Just for the short term, the market is going to come down to that daily low I showed you. Down to that daily low I showed you. But for the purpose of being conservative, going to come down to this particular low. This low I'm showing here. Yeah. But for the purpose of being conservative and not being greedy, I want to get out of the market on time, because this is crypto. Anything can happen at any time, no matter your analysis. Now, this is the particular zone that we are going expecting price to what? To come to. I'm already on this trade right now, making a lot of profit already. Now, you can see, simple. Go to the daily time frame. You determine if the market is bullish or bearish. Go down to the lower time frame to what? To get a bearish structure. If the daily time frame is bearish, you want to get a bearish structure on the lower time frame, the 1 hour, 4 hour, 2 hour time frame. In this case, you can see that we determine the bearish structure of this market in this particular time frame by what we have seen right here. This movement up, making higher highs and higher lows, eventually changed character. It broke this low. That is a bearish structure, a shift in the trend. Now, all you need to do now is to be patient and wait for a pullback, into that demand area. Now, in the process of getting there, it's going to create series of inducements, which are all these inducements is just liquidity. And liquidity is what moves the market. Now, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you guys. Peace out.